Starting videos is normally the hardest thing to get going, but I think I'll just get into this one today. Under promise and over deliver. You've probably heard that statement a few times in your life. Under promise, over deliver. And I didn't realize what that truly meant, because if you've got something to sell and you attach a value to it, you assume that somebody will either buy it or they won't. But I had a situation last week where I realized that sometimes there's something that you've got to sell, but you don't realize the importance of it for the person receiving it. So I had this situation where I woke up and found that I had an order from one of my our residual income streams, which is basically selling some themes for a platform called Card. So the way it works is we have to do a manual process at the minute because they don't have an e-commerce store set up. It's getting there, but it's not there yet. So I have to do all the orders manually. So luckily I woke up fairly early that morning and saw the order had come through, but also that they were still on the site and still in the chat. So I brought up the chat, got like a live chat thing, and this customer was like, hey, I've not received my thing yet, I've made a mistake and I've put my order through twice. And at that point I was like, oh, okay, if you've put it through twice, then I'll need to refund one of them, and if you can tell me which email address that is. So what it turns out that what the person had done is realised that they'd sent from the wrong email address, or paid from the wrong email address, or put the wrong one in. And because they didn't get something sent back to their email straight away, they thought it hadn't worked. It's a common thing that happens. And so they got me on live chat and said, oh yeah, no problem, if you can send me back, that would be great. And I said, which one of these emails is your card address, because you need that to be able to transfer the template. So they said, to be honest, I don't mind if you keep the second payment, because I really need this thing, and I'm up late. It was a Sunday night, Australian time, I think, about like 7 o'clock, and I need this to get going. And so you can keep the second payment if you can get this done to me, if you can get this to me in the next couple of hours. Now, our policy, if we're around, like awake, then our policy is to get it to you within an hour. So I felt a bit like weird, like keeping that second payment, because we normally deliver in an hour, and she said she would be quite happy in 2 hours. So what I did is I over delivered by saying, hey, why don't you pick 2 more themes, and we'll call it like three themes for the price. She could have like bought more themes. She could have bought the full price of all of the themes, and it would have been cheaper. But I thought, okay, instead of just the one and keeping this other payment, because really we deliver it normally in an hour, I'll over deliver. So I offered her 2 other themes, and then got into a bit of a conversation to find out what actually she was going to use it for, which is so much better than just an automated system of here's a template, here's a digital asset, go off and do it. I'm not saying that you end up with like a relationship with that customer later on, but it worked out better because I got more of a story as to what she was going to utilize it for. So she ended up taking a brand kit, a monthly like subscription box theme, and then the other theme was for I forget what it was now, but like it was something that she wanted specific for a business, because she just finished all this qualification and she wanted to set it all up. And I hadn't really factored in that some people are willing to pay for something to be immediate, which is the reason why playing around with BSV this month on bitpost.app, which is like a way to post blog post on the BSV blockchain, which is like a fork of Bitcoin. They say it's the original Bitcoin, but I couldn't be asked which Bitcoin it is. It works, it's cheap, it's fast, and two more days left and I'll be done on that. That's what I've been doing for the last month, is posting on there every day, and I've just not really felt like making video, to be honest. So yeah, I just wanted to do this little video because you never really know on digital sales and e-commerce and digital downloads, the immediacy of something is as important as the product. I could have put that on Gumroad. Well, I couldn't have put it on Gumroad because you can't really import it into Card. But if I had a digital product that I'd put on Gumroad, as soon as somebody had paid for it, they get it instantly. So whenever we package something up and put it on the web, there is an immediacy that people want to be in, paid, out, and just get that tracking number or get an email to let them know that it's on its way, or a little button for it to be downloaded. So yeah, I'm going to put it on here. Under promise, but over deliver. I'll catch up with you soon. Take care. Bye.